want to show up like that on the dating scene. I really want to give space for men to lead and for me to be in softness. Hey loves, it's your girl Lady V. Welcome back to my channel. This is a safe space for single women learning how to navigate love, life, and everything in between. If you're new here, hey girl, hey, welcome to the sisterhood. I pray that I say something in today's video that keeps you encouraged on your own singleness journey. So y'all, in today's video, I'm just going to share with you all things that I'm doing to level up and elevate myself in 2024. These are things in all areas of life, including like love and dating, to like my spiritual walk, to all the things. Okay, so yeah, let's just get into today's video. All right, y'all, so the first way that I plan to level up in 2024 is simply by looking more put together every single day, y'all. Like, oh my gosh, I work from home, right? And so it's not uncommon for me to just wake up in the morning, shower, wash my face, brush my teeth, and go sit at the computer in my bonnet and a fresh pair of PJs. Like, but I really want to be more intentional about looking more put together, regardless if I leave the house or not. I just feel like when I look good, I feel good. And so I just want to start feeling better and boosting my confidence this year. So I think what this will look like for me is like investing in more like loungewear sets. Like, I just want to be able to go into the closet and grab something to put on without having to think about creating an outfit, but it instantly like makes me look more elevated. So I love loungewear, and so I really want to just invest in more loungewear sets because I feel like it just elevates your casual look. Speaking of my style, y'all, I do want to continue to elevate in my style, or with respect to my style. I shared a video at the fall of 2023, like a shopping haul, and in that video I talked more about my style transition. And my style has definitely evolved a lot over the years, but now I'm into more like chic, sophisticated, sexy, classy looks. Like, I want to be that girl that walks in the room with like the two-piece set, the blazer. I love a good blazer. I'm actually really obsessed with blazers. And so yeah, I just want to be that girl that walks in the room and commands the room with her attire without having to show all her goodies. Is that too much to ask for? So we're gonna be doing a lot of shopping this year, y'all, and I will take y'all with me as I try to find pieces that help me to elevate my style this year. So another way that I want to elevate this year is with respect to my femininity, y'all. I want to rest in softness and all the girly things all 2024. Okay, so right now I'm actually in my perfume era. I am obsessed with perfumes and finding perfumes that I like. I'm very picky in particular about fragrances. So my perfume collection is small right now, but it is slowly growing. My current fave is the Burberry Goddess. Y'all, I am obsessed with this scent, and let me tell you something, the men's are too. Okay, the men's love this fragrance. Don't ask me how I know, sis, you in my business. Okay, just trust your girl. The men love this fragrance. And so I want to add more fragrances to my collection. So if you have any scents that are kind of in that like sensual, flirty range, then leave me a comment below. Let me know so that I can check them out. I don't like floral scents like garden. I don't want to smell like no garden, y'all. But all the other stuff I'm kind of cool with. So yeah, definitely leave me a comment so I can check that out. But yeah, like I said, I just want to do all the girly things. I want to keep my nails done. I want to keep my hair done. I want to play around more with my makeup and improving in that area. I want to continue to get facials and massages, and wear matching bra and panty sets, and wear cute matching PJs, like all the things that just make you feel soft and feminine. That's what I want to do. Now, with respect to embracing my femininity, I also want to embrace my femininity more when I show up on the dating scene. A little bit about me, like I grew up in the not so best of circumstances. I was the oldest of 7 in the household, 2 being my siblings, the other 4 being my cousins. And being the oldest, you know, I had to grow up a lot faster than maybe others would have. And so I've just always had to learn to be strong, to be tough, to be resilient for my siblings. And I realized that that's kind of how I show up in adulting as well. And so I don't want to show up like that on the dating scene. I really want to give space for men to lead and for me to be in softness. And so as I'm thinking through how to elevate this year, that's how I want to show up. I want to you know, allow a man to create a space for me to be soft and for me to just rest in that softness, to rest in my femininity, especially if I want a man to lead me in marriage, right? So I realized that I have to do some work on my part to show up softer. And so, yeah, that's the plan for this year. But speaking of my man, okay? Well, I don't got no man yet, but I'm trying to like manifest him, me and Jesus. But that's actually the next way that I want to level up this year, is being more intentional about praying for my man to come on into my life, okay? And if you watched my last video, then you know that like I kind of had given up on praying for my future spouse, for my significant other, because I felt like I had already come to God with this. Like he already knew the desires of my heart. But if you're not going to be about it, Jesus, then why am I going to pray about it? Like if you're not going to deliver, then why am I going to keep bringing this to the throne, right? And that is definitely not the right mentality. And the Lord has lovingly corrected me, right? I realized that I had lost hope. I had stopped believing that God would show up in this area of my life, and because of that, I stopped praying about it. And so I really want to get back to praying about it, to being more intentional about reminding God of his promises and praying for him to give me the desires of my heart. The Bible tells us that life and death lie in the power of the tongue, right? And so I just want to start speaking life over my singleness, speaking life over dating, speaking life over my future marriage and my future spouse. And so there are actually 3 scriptures right now that are kind of my anchor scriptures for my singleness and dating life. And I want to share them with you all right now. Where's my phone? Oh, here we go. The first is Galatians 6:9. And Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Jeremiah 17:7 says, "But blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him." And Proverbs 18:22 says, "He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord." So y'all, this year I'm declaring Galatians 6:9 as a reminder for me not to give up or settle in my singleness. I'm holding on to Jeremiah 17:7 as a reminder to continue to trust God to write my love story. And I am claiming Proverbs 18:22 that I will be a wife in Jesus' name. Okay, I'm claiming that for you too, sis. So I wanted to share that with you all in case you wanted some scriptures to pray over yourself this year, y'all. I'm believing that for all of us, that we will be wives in Jesus' name. All right, so the next way that I want to level up this year is simply just with respect to my confidence. And so, you know, I talked about, you know, how elevating my look and looking more put together every day and embracing my femininity make me feel confident. However, none of that matters if all I'm doing is going home and engaging in negative self-talk, right? And so I realized that I really have to be intentional about speaking more affirming words over myself this year so that I can believe all the things that I'm pretending to be, right? And so some of the things that I've been doing this year has been like writing affirmation cards. I kind of created these with like leftover materials that I had from my vision board. If you haven't checked out my goals, glam and God vlog that I posted, you definitely need to check it out. But yeah, I have made these affirmations. This one includes the scriptures that I'm praying over myself this year. And then these are just affirmations that I'm saying to myself. And I want to get into the habit of saying these things every day. Like faith it till you make it, right? I want to start saying these things every day over myself until I start to truly believe that I am an amazing person, that I am beautiful, that I am confident, that I am worthy. And I think my issue has been that there's been a disconnect with how I view myself and how others view me. Like, I am so blessed to have some amazing people in my life who speak life into me, who pour into me, who tell me that I am fearfully, wonderfully made, who tell me that I am worthy, who tell me that I am enough, who tell me that I am beautiful, who tell me that I am gifted. However, when I come home, I be telling myself the opposite. And I'm just like, girl, you need to believe the hype about you. Okay, believe what they saying about you. You are that girl. Period. Okay, and you need to start believing that. Believe that you deserve good things. Believe that you are enough. Believe that you are beautiful. Believe that you are worthy. And I'm telling this to the sister out there who engages in negative self-talk like me, sis, believe the hype about you, okay? You are that girl, period. And it's time that you start believing it because everybody else knows it, okay? But along those same lines, I know that the only way that I can continue to affirm myself is by staying rooted in Christ. And so that's the next way that I want to level up this year. I really want to increase my quality or enhance my quality time with God. I got to be honest with y'all. In 2023, your girl fell off, okay? I was doing drive-bys with Jesus, just hit or miss whenever I could, okay? And I really want to be more intentional about setting aside time specific for God each day. For me, that looks like giving God the first fruit of my day. I'm a girl that I have to spend time with God in the morning, y'all. If I don't spend time with God in the morning, I can come up with every excuse in the book as to why I'm not going to spend time with him later on in the day, okay? So I want to start being more intentional about spending time with him in the morning, which means that I need to create better like routines for myself and have better habits about going to bed earlier and waking up earlier. So that's something that I'm struggling with creating, but I am trying to do. So if you have any tips, thoughts, or advice on how to create better routines to allow myself to get up earlier and stuff, please let your girl know. I'm already trying to like get off my phone at a certain time. I actually think that I might invest in an alarm clock to put next to my bed. That way I don't have to look at my phone to check the time, because I'll look at my phone to check the time and then I'll get distracted by something else. So yeah, leave me a comment, let me know any thoughts that you have with how I can better create routines for myself. But I also wanted to say, with respect to like elevating my time with God, I want to get back to prayer journaling. Like, I love journaling out my prayers. I think it's a great way to remind yourself of all the ways that God has shown up for you, especially when your faith starts to waver. And so I have lots of prayer journals from over the years and lots of answered prayers that God has granted me so graciously. But I haven't been prayer journaling, and so I want to get back to that. In fact, I actually just watched a video not too long ago from my homegirl Yasmin over at Yasmin Williams Woods, and she created a prayer Bible, y'all. I'm obsessed with it. It's super cute and definitely something that I would like to do. And so I'm thinking about creating my own like prayer Bible or elevating my prayer journal. So I'm gonna leave that link to that video in the description box if you want, just some encouragement on elevating in your own prayer life. Definitely go check out her video. All right, y'all. So another way that I want to elevate this year is just with respect to my overall health and wellness journey. So if you have been following me on Instagram, then you know that in October of 2022, I invested in a personal trainer. That was like my gift to myself for turning 35 and 30 fine, okay? I have been very consistent since then in going to this personal trainer. However, your girl's diet could use a lot of improvement, okay? And so I really want to be more intentional about what I'm putting in my body this year. I want to make sure that I'm getting my nutrients, my vitamins, my minerals. I'm eating vegetables and fruit and all the things. And so my best friend actually bought me a juicer for my birthday this past year or a few months ago. And so I want to get into juicing just to make sure that I'm getting all of my like vitamins and stuff. And so I'm really looking forward to that. I've also stopped drinking as much. Like I said in my Level Up Your Faith video, I got really sick back in 2023, and as a result, like I was put on some medication, and so I stopped drinking so that the medicine and the alcohol didn't have any negative like reactions. And so I stopped drinking for 6 months. I didn't have my first glass of wine or alcohol until December of 2023, and even drinking that, my body was like, girl, what are you doing? And so I'm not saying that I'm never gonna drink again, but right now I'm just enjoying a life without alcohol. My skin is enjoying a life without alcohol, so I'm just gonna continue to like ride that wave. I really have been invested in making mocktails and creating mocktails, so I'll share like those mocktails and those juicing recipes with you all throughout this year in case that's something that you're interested in. But overall, I just feel like when you take care of your body takes care of you. And so I just want to do better about taking care of my body this year, right? All right, so I only have a couple more, y'all, but the next way I want to level up and elevate this year is with respect to my home, my safe space, Lady V's Castle. Y'all, I am so grateful that God has blessed me with a home. I bought my house in 2018, and I'm so grateful for it. I'm grateful for where he's placed me and how he's allowed me to use this space to create a safe space for women. I used to do Bible study for single women in this home. I have allowed, many of my girlfriends have come to stay here. So I am grateful for what it has been. However, we need some renovations, okay, Jesus, because this home is so outdated to me, y'all. But like, it don't fit your girl's style or aesthetic at all, okay? There is just cherry wood running rampant all throughout this house, and I'm like, Lord, we got to get rid of this cherry wood. So I don't want to go too crazy because this isn't my forever home. I probably will flip this into rental property in the future, but I definitely want to change the paint on the walls. Like, this paint has a very yellow undertone, and I don't like that. I want to change the carpet. I hate this carpet. And I want to like repaint the cabinets, get rid of this cherry wood color, just make the space feel brighter and more elevated to fit my style now. So y'all stay tuned. I know that I have people who watch this channel who love like home decor and design, and so we're gonna be going on a journey this year, y'all, because I got a lot I want to change. I say I want to get crazy, but I do got some things I want to change, and so I'm gonna need some help because I'm indecisive, and so I'm gonna be putting some stuff in these videos so y'all can help your girl out. But I'm looking forward to elevating my safe space this year. And then finally, the last thing that I'm doing to level up and elevate this year is just elevating my me time, y'all. I really want to be more intentional about spending quality time with myself, but not just quality time, but like using that time to pour into myself, right? So one way I plan to do this is by going on more solo dates. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I love solo dates. I believe in it. I think it's very beneficial to you as a woman in general, not just a single woman, because all women, I think, need to find space to prioritize themselves in life. And so I'm going to do a more in-depth video on solo dating next week. Y'all, make sure you turn on your bell notifications because it's going down next week. I'm going to teach y'all how to make a solo date jar. Like, just stay tuned, okay? But another way I want to elevate my me time is by reading more. I really want to start speaking to the different areas in my life that I want to grow in. And so some books that I have on the list, they kind of span a variety of categories, everything from singleness to dating to improving your, internal self-talk, to growing, to learning how to better manage and grow your finances, to just all the things. And so currently I'm reading, well, not reading, but I'm listening to on Audible, Believe Bigger by Marshawn Evans Daniels. And I'm also doing the devotional that goes with the book right now, and it's been wrecking me. Jesus has been all up in my business, but that's a book that I'm doing for January. So yeah, if y'all need some accountability in reading or listening to books, let me know. I'll be sure to start, letting you all know what I'm reading. I think next month I'm going to read this book about like finding your half orange, and it's all about manifesting your spouse into your life. So, I'll keep y'all posted on the books that I read in case I think they're good and something that may benefit you on your own journey. And then like finally, I think another area of my me time that I want to just enhance is just cooking. I actually really enjoy cooking. I don't think a lot of people know that, but I love to cook, but I just find that I don't always have the time to cook like I want to. And so I really want to get back to cooking, because also when Jesus sends me my man, I got to make sure I'm able to cook for my man, okay? But anyways, y'all, those are all the ways that I am planning to level up, to elevate in 2024. I pray that I said something that encourages you to look over your own goals for this year and figure out ways you can elevate in your own life. Sis, be sure to leave me a comment below. Let me know which one of these resonated with you the most. Which one do you plan to implement? Or if you have something else that you're going to elevate in, leave that in the comment section below as well, so that I can pray over you, keep you encouraged, as well as take note, because maybe I need to apply it to my own life too. But anyways, that's all that I have, y'all, for today's video. Be sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and you come on back next week as we talk about solo dates. But yeah, I'll see you all next week. Bye.